So you telling me this game came out in 2021, 2022, and just now achievements are being added. And what's even worse, I don't even know if a game gets like achievements added later on, if you even automatically get the achievements or if you gotta go do everything to unlock all those. So let's say you get an achievement for beating the final boss. Unless you go back and beat the final boss of the game, do you not get the achievement, or do you just, once they add them, just automatically get the ones that you already unlocked? Because either situation is absolutely crazy. But you know how what I always say, we skip the first paragraph because that is a summary and tag stuffing. Almost as if Ubisoft would rather you just brought the game directly on its own platform and cut out the middleman. Uplay Origin is fucking terrible and they should get rid of it and just put their games on Steam. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit. I had a little bit of something in my chest. My fault. But almost as if Ubisoft would rather you just buy their game directly on its own shit fuck ass platform and cut out the middleman, which is way better than them. Perhaps that resonance. What the fuck is this word? The fuck is that? I couldn't tell it had something to do with being reticent. Reticent. Not revealing one's thoughts or feeling readily. Old black men love to teach reticence. But perhaps that reticence about fully embracing Steam and also explains why it's taken 2 years for Assassin's Creed Valhalla to get Steam achievements. I thought it was going to be something a bit deeper than just achievements. This is a lowercase W because, like they said, it means that Ubisoft is embracing Steam a little bit. It means they're like trying to put their arms out and accept Steam, and Steam has no problem accepting them. They have no beef with them. I think this is a good thing because Uplay Origin fucking sucks. Well, not Uplay Origin. EA Origin is ass too, but Uplay fucking sucks. It's terrible. It's the worst launcher I've ever used on PC. I hope that shit completely dies out. Some more news about games coming to Steam. This one I just kind of want to mention in passing because this is one of those articles I don't have to read it. The headline is the whole fucking article stretched out for ads. Red Dead Redemption, the original one, the first one, Steam launch is real and it's coming very soon. Okay, it's real and it's coming soon. Is there a date? After months of rumors, some pretty concrete has officially revealed, okay, in collaboration with 011, this new version as blah, 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 blah. They're mentioning what features is going to add, but are they mentioning a release date? Indicate that you'll need third-party Rockstar Games account to play it though, so keep in mind. Oh, you'll need a Rockstar Games account to play it. Rockstar Games is finally bringing the original Red Dead Redemption and so all the DLC is coming to Tuesday, October the 29th. So hey, if you're a Red Dead fan and you would love to play it on PC and love to see what the modding scene would look like if they got their hands on a hold of that game and it's easily moddable and accessible format, here you go. Is now going to be on PC as of Tuesday, October 29th. And I'm not particularly happy or mad about it. I just thought it would be cool to talk about. Because maybe I could even get a cool thumbnail out of it. I don't fucking know. This shit here. So as y'all know on this page, I like to be fair. I like to make fun of everybody. I like to make fun of Microsoft for not having games. I like to make fun of Sony for every L they take because I don't want them to develop hubris. I make fun of bitch ass Nintendo because they just fucking hate the people that support them. I make fun of PC for nothing because it's the master race. So you don't make fun of the master race. All hail PC, bitch ass nigga. What you thought I was finna say? You thought I was finna make fun of the master race? personal computer platform? Fuck out of here. I constantly say my favorite game store currently is Epic EGS. Now that's always subject to change, because my favorite of anything game store related is just whichever one is most convenient and gives me the most bang for my buck. And for EGS, I pay $0 and I get a lot of bang. So I like, hey yo, wait, none of my buttons work. Hey fucking yo, oh wait, so they don't work. Okay, it just took a second. Yeah, whatever. Sony announces permanent removal of Little Big Planet 3 PlayStation 4 edition from the PlayStation Store. Now, the reason why this article originally caught my eye is because the headline that I seen from the IGN post that this was in was mentioning that the reason why they took it down was because the servers kept getting hacked. And let me sit down real quick. Was because the servers kept getting hacked. And for that, I would have to kind of commend Sony if that's really the reason they took it down. But I wanted to read through the article and see if there's any nefarious secondary reason, real reason why they did it. The PS4 version of Little Big Planet leaves the PS Store permanently on October 31st with all its DLC going with it. So permanently as in a D-list, or as in you just can't buy it like an Avengers? It's worth noting that if you already own Little Big Planet 3 or buy it before, you can continue to play it after this point. Similarly, if you downloaded it via PS Plus, you will still be able to play it after October 31st. After 10 years, wait, what? After 10 years of playing, creating, sharing content, in Little Big Planet 3, the game and our entire range of DLC will be removed. This is a friendly heads up. I don't give a fuck. It's the latest development for Sony's ill-fated platformer, which, by the way, it's sad to see what happened. Oh shit, I didn't put the back on my chair back. It's really sad to see what has happened to Little Big Planet, because Little Big Planet as a platformer is a really solid game that not a lot of people realize carried the PS3. The only thing I don't like about Little Big Planet is that Sony pushed really hard for Sackboy to be a mascot, and he wasn't that. Sackboy is a cool character. He's an iconic character for his franchise. But as a mascot, Sackboy's not that guy. Maybe a mascot for the company that made the game, but just a general mascot for PlayStation and the PlayStation brand itself, in the same way that Crash was or Astrobot is. Or the greatest PlayStation mascot, Knack from Knack 2, baby. Like, I just never saw it in Sackboy. Like, Sackboy was a good character, but he wasn't that good a fucking character, to the point to where he could be a mascot, if that makes sense. Anyway, back to the article. Despite being a first-party PlayStation Studios game, the Sumo Digital developed Little Big Planet 3 launched on PlayStation 3rd Edition and 4th Edition simultaneously in 2014 of November, and as a PlayStation Studios title, is completely owned by SIE. Little Big Planet's exit from PS Plus has sparked speculation that Sony may be planning to release a remaster or remake. That makes a lot of sense because, like they're about to say in their tag stuff-in portion of the article, they did just do the same thing with Horizon Zero. Basically, they held a gun to your head. They took content you paid for and held a gun to your head and said, if you want to continue to play this game that you paid for, you're gonna have to pay more for it, even though you already bought the game in its entirety. Excuse me. Which is something I will always hate. But in more companies I hate news, Bitchtendo, allegedly, Switch modder faces a lawsuit without a lawyer against Bitchtendo. Now, I may call Bitchtendo for a reason, because I think they some bitches. But what I don't think is that they're fucking idiots. Nintendo has a perfect record when it comes to lawsuits. Nintendo has never lost a lawsuit that they initiated. So I want to read through this article and see if there's anything that specifically made bro excited for this to the point to where he said, oh, I'm so confident I could win this goddamn case that I don't even need a lawyer. First, we're gonna read the bullet points. The alleged owner of hardware modding company, Ryan Daly, denies Nintendo's claims without legal representation. The lawsuit against Daly for game piracy moves to the discovery process for evidence collection. Should courts rule in favor of Bitchtendo, Daly might have to compensate for millions in damages. So you're playing the I'll be my own lawyer game, and Sony is going to be eligible to charge you millions, plural with an S, if you lose. I really want to say this guy's got to either be a fucking genius scholar of the law or a damn overconfident dickhead that just somehow has the talent to be good at modding games enough to make it his job, to where Nintendo suing him actually makes him want to keep doing it and pursue it rather than just stop. Nintendo sued Ryan Daly, the man behind the audacious attempt at self-represent. Okay, we read that. The company also sued Archbox, another alleged operator of 7C's Nintendo games and console stores and mods on r/Switch Pirate subreddit. r/Luffy Butt Pirate family members subreddit. Daly replied to the majority of Nintendo's complaints with denied. He also denied Bitchtendo's claim of his ownership over modded hardware. You motherfucking right. If I brought this, you don't own it. I don't give a flying fuck what you made for this what software you made, what you did when you provided it. If I spent my hard-earned money to buy this fucking console, I don't give a fuck what you say. This is my console. You want it back, send the Nintendo ninjas and let's see if they can fight these fucking bullets. You ain't just gonna take my shit from me. So if that's what they were trying to do, if they were trying to say, bro, we own your hardware because we sold it to you, we're the ones who made it. That's not how buying a computer works. Because if that was the case, damn near everybody watching this video would own Microsoft or Apple, AMD, Ryzen, NVIDIA, all these companies 100% ownership rights over the things that they spent their hard-earned money on. Fuck no. The defendant is without sufficient information to either admit or deny the allegations of this paragraph, and on that basis denies them. So you can't whatever. He also invoked 17 affirmative defenses, facts that migrate the damage caused by the defendant's actions despite them being unlawful, without elaborating on them. That is true technically. Now, as I said, Nintendo, they're the only ones threatened by emulation and piracy. Technically, it's illegal to mod or break into any device you have. But realistically speaking, let's say you have a car, a lawnmower, a go-kart. If the engine of that lawn, mower, go-kart breaks down, would you rather take that shit to get fixed for $500 when you could fix it in your crib for the cost of the parts, which will be, let's say, less than $100? Which I know that's an unrealistic price, but I'm trying to make a point. Which would be less than which would be a fifth of what you would pay if you paid this mechanic to fix it. You telling me you wouldn't fix your own car, go-kart, whatever, because no, the company still owns it. They still own it. It's they own property. They gotta fix it. No, you wouldn't. Same thing with Nintendo Switch. Just because y'all made the fucking console don't mean y'all own it and own my rights. So what I do with it? Fuck out of here. I'll pay for it and I legally brought it. Bitch is mine. The company said that it offered Daly a chance to avoid legal trouble by ceasing operations. Basically, they ran down on him and did the bully tactic that I said they did to other dude that runs Ryujinx, where they whispered in his ear with a gun in his head like, "Hey, little nigga, let me whisper in your ear. Continue these operations if we gonna cease and desist the fuck out of you, little nigga." Boom. Like, and he basically said, fuck off me. I ain't going for none of that. I ain't ceasing and desisting shit. And he's standing on business. That's what it sounds like he's doing. Despite allegedly accepting a deal, Modern Hardware continues operations. Yeah, because until I have to shut the doors don't close. Now that he's replied, the case has moved. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, while Dolly's abstaining from legal counsel is odd, very, especially with a company with a legal track record like that of Nintendo, it's unclear if this will continue into court proceedings. In September, Nintendo sued Pocket Pair, blah, blah, blah. And this is listing all their lawsuits. So in September, Nintendo sued Pocket Pair over their game Power World over patent infringement. However, these cases are a few out of many lawsuits filed by the Japanese giant against perceived threats to IPs. In 98, my dumb ass, I can't read. In 1989, Abomatomically, Socrates for Latin, Nintendo sued Blockbuster over their game rentals. Oh, I remember hearing about that. Not from, fuck, I already set myself up for the Unc joke. Go ahead, make it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say though. Nintendo was eventually handed one of its few legal losses, given the odd claim made by the prosecution, but that seemed only to intensify Nintendo's future legal battles. Oh, they basically said Nintendo took one L, they went into the gym, like they went into training, like Goku in that damn space pod and Z when he was going to smack the shit out of Frieza and kick Vegeta in his nuts. They went in the gym like, we ain't never losing to another motherfucker ever again. 20 G's of gravity, 40 G's of gravity, 50 G's of gravity. And they went in the gym and they having little sense and they stayed in that gym. Oh, this is the actual song, my dumbass. Years later in 2015, Nintendo tried and succeeded for a while to rake in the money made by YouTubers playing their games for Let's Plays. I always talk about this. A lot of people may not understand this is a true fact. If you posted any video with Nintendo gameplay in it, Nintendo was on your ass like the rice on white. Oh my gosh, it was on your ass. I remember I uploaded a video like way back when. I got like 15 views. Nintendo immediately, actual Nintendo, not the automatic system, no, actual Nintendo, like an employee saw that shit and flagged it, like sent me a claim for one of my videos. Then there's also another video I did where I showed people how to set up Yuzu, and I basically told them like, hey, if you need to know where to get everything, you know how to ask me where, I found it and whatnot. I got 1,000 views in a day on that video. The next day, I get an email. Nintendo sent you a copyright strike. That shit is still on my channel to this day. I think it's about to expire and I'm gonna be good off of that. But still, at the time, wait, before I go back to reading, my point is that like they would, like when they tell you they tried to take money from people, no. They didn't fucking try. They succeeded. If your video so much as had a meme that contained Mario Kart gameplay from the original Mario Kart, the one where there was just a D-pad, A, B, no back buttons, no secondary stick for minimal control of the camera, no storing the item, no. It was just forward, back, left, and right. That Mario Kart. At the time, the company argued that creators violated DMCA, which is not the case because all of our content was transformative in nature. Not the niggas that was uploading full sets of cutscenes for games. No, not that. But people who are actually like doing commentary, reactions, and playing the game weren't violating DMCA. The same act levied against modded hardware and others. Hope they lose this shit. I hope Nintendo lose both these fucking cases because oh my god, I love Smash Bros, but jeez bro, I'm so glad I didn't grow up a Nintendo kid because I would be getting my face spat in by my favorite gaming company. Although they discontinued this practice after widespread backlash, Nintendo has battled Zelda and Smash multiplayer mods. Wait, multiplayer mods, what? Nintendo shuts down Smash tournament over some absurd bullshit. Okay, what was the absurd bullshit? I don't even need to read any further. I remember what happened at Big House, bro. I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. Nintendo's actions, despite being legally sound at times, have pushed away Nintendo's actions, which I wanna emphasize, despite being legally sound at times, have pushed away many fans and would-be fans from their IPs. Translation, like I was saying earlier, when you treat your fans any which type of way and you disrespect your fans, they don't want to fuck with you. They don't want to interact with you. They don't want to do nothing with you. To them, you serve zero purpose. You should cease and desist now. Nintendo's actions, despite being legally, have pushed away. Someone never told them what you can do isn't always what you should do, which is a fact. Even like just for life in general, just because you can do it don't mean you should do it. Still, Modern Hardware and Co. Okay. Yeah, this whole story was in the headline because I read this story and I didn't get not a single fucking detail about the case other than, hey, Nintendo is used to beating theirs and this nigga going up there with no lawyer. You got it, big dog. Like, this article didn't give me any real details. Yet again, another shot of water. Where is it? Oh. Now this is, wait. These are the type of things I love to see, man. I love to see when there's a win and a monumental victory and like anything that benefits the consumer, me, like this. Google Play will have to open up itself to third-party stores, which is the good thing. That means they can't just bully you into using Google Play all the time if you want to use something different. They have to give you the option, and whether you pick it or not is up to you. And it should always be an option. I always love when I am the consumer, get the option of choice. Also, excuse me, because that burp was really fucking nasty, but I wanted to finish my sentence. Newest judgment. Oh, the thing about this that kind of scares me is for 3 years. Like, what do you mean for only 3 years? Skip the first article. Wait. Skip. Oh, wait. There's bulletins. Google Play must allow third-party app stores onto its storefront for 3 years. The verdict was made as part of Epic's ongoing antitrust case against Google. However, it's significantly shortened from a proposed 6 years. Here we go, corporate greed again. Skip the first paragraph. What does that mean for you and me, the consumers? Well, for 3 years, Google can't pay off rivals not to develop their own app stores. We'll have to allow third-party app stores to be downloaded directly through Google Play and not fucking side loading, and can't block app makers from using other billing systems or redirecting customers online. Which is somewhat good because a lot of these fucking studios suck and they need every cent they could goddamn get. Overall, it's a major win for consumers. However, it's also a significant climb down from a previous proposed period of 6 years for these changes to be in place for. Oof. As I understand, this means Google Play simply has to endure the ignominy. What the fuck is it? Well, there's no R, so ignominy. whatever. Ignominy, perfect, public shame or disgrace. Now let's read that. Gobble, goop. My brain is fucking fried. I said gobble. As I understand it, this means Googie simply has to endure the ignominy of towing the white line of this verdict for a relatively short while. For a relatively short while? Oh, for whatever. We're going right back to business. It's clear here that this is being designed as a punishment, but I do find it a bit odd that we've seen this verdict already downsized after original length, which is kind of scary because if it was originally supposed to be 6 and it got changed into 4, that means that some of the stuff they were using either didn't stick because they had bad explanations or they got edited out. Wait, what? Because I can't think of a better way to say that makes more sense other than they got edited out. But whatever. I feel like if you wanted to help even out the playing field, yo, the way this person at pocketgamer.com, who is this? What's their name? Hey, Juan Morris, you really need to learn how to use punctuation, because there's a lot of these sentences that I feel like there was some commas and colons and all those other phonetic writing symbol indicators, whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of those that you're not using properly, because these sentences is frying the fuck out of me. In the meantime, there are still plenty of great games out there, no matter what storefront you may be using. So why not refresh your to playlist by checking out? That's tag stuffing. I don't know. My overall thoughts on this is a good thing and benefits the consumer. I don't really know what else there is to say besides that. I'm thirsty today, y'all. I don't know why. I do know why it ain't though. COVID. I'm healthy. I'm just dry mouthed today. James Bond Studio wants filmmakers who, quote, who are more controllable. Skyfall and Spectre director Shawn Menendez says. Is that Menendez or Mendez? I can't tell. Scroll past the first article. Never say never, to quote the man, but I wouldn't doubt it. Mendez said yo, my brain be so fried these last couple days, y'all don't even know, bro. My gym routine should been stressing my body out physically. Anyway, never say never, as Justin Bieber said. It was very good for me at that moment in my life. I felt like it shot me out of some old habits. It made me think on a bigger scale. It made me use different parts of my brain. You have to have a lot of energy, blah, blah, blah. They want slightly more malleable people who are earlier in their career, who perhaps are going to use it as a stepping stone and who are more controllable by the studio. Does he add anything actually insightful? Because I wanted to see if he had anything more insightful than just, yeah, they just like controlling people. Because one thing I do want to say is, when it comes to companies, they don't want just a yes man director. They want everybody to be a yes man so they can make everything into what they think will be the most profitable. Because at the end of the day, even though I always say fuck corporations, please realize that the point of a corporation is to make money. And if you make out here with a corporation in your charge and your goal is not to make money, you're cooked, pal. Second, the investors here like, oh, what? I'm investing in this company and you tell me your job is to just make products? Not make products that people want to buy, but just to make yeah. Where my phone at? Robinhood. Sell all my fucking stocks in this company. These niggas are wildin'. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So I don't really see anything crazy about that. Anybody who's in a boss position in any way, shape, or form is gonna be like that, be on that. Okay, cool. First off, what is this? Today we introduced enforcement notes, additional clarifications and examples within the community guidelines designed to make our rules. Gotta wait for it to load. Okay, damn, they wrote a lot. I'm gonna read all of it though. Going forward, we use enforcement notes to outline how our rules apply to trends as we see on Twitch. If a new, quote, meta violates an existing policy, we see a spike in our data, or there is large community confusion and discussion on social media, we'll look to publish an enforcement note under the relevant policy clarifying what behaviors break our rules. Ooh. Okay, so let me tell you why this is a good thing. Basically, what they're saying, oh wait, this just in. If you watch my videos and watch me read all these tweets and you live in Brazil, apparently it is no longer illegal to look at this portion of the stream for you Brazilians. All of Blanca's friends can now watch me stream and make videos and reference Zeets all the time. Zeets. Anyway, like I said, let me tell you why this is in particular a good thing for like the overall health of Twitch itself. Basically what this does is and it's weird to say this about streaming, but basically what they're doing is saying, hey, the second we catch a new meta with some crazy shit developing, we nerfing that shit off the rip. None of that. We're not playing none of that. Cause like, for example, a lot of the worst clips I've seen from like streamers on like Twitch and YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff is usually IRL. And when I say clips, I'm talking about like the crazy clips of like when people getting punched in the face, when people are on camera trying to like catcall 15-year-olds that are telling them, hey, I'm 15. Please don't do like, hey, I'm 15. You don't have to, like, you shouldn't talk to me. I'm a minor. You seem like an adult. Oh, wait, you are? That's even worse. You're a whole ass adult trying to talk to me sexually. This is a bit weird. Instead of having scenes and seeing things like that happen, basically they're going to say like, hey, we're warning you. As soon as you go live in this category, these are the common things that people do that by mistake or that violate our rules. Don't do those. Do things under this umbrella that are compliant with TOS. I like that. I like that because there's a lot of metas that popped up that was full of stupid shit. Like I remember there used to be a meta where people would cut off their hair and stuff like that for like cancer research and chemotherapy patients and stuff like that. And I remember there was one weirdo fuckball, and this was a very long time ago. I don't know if the nigga even still streams or whatever, but this was back when like Twitch was more for gamers. This one weirdo fuckball cut off all of his hair and put ketchup on it and ate it for followers, not subscriptions that you make money off of, that you can go to the store and replace that ketchup you just ate like a dingus for your fucking afro. This nigga put hair on a plate with ketchup on it for followers. Like, I don't know what the fuck be wrong with some people, but like, it's always weird. It's always people that take innocent metas and turn it into some weird shit. Or even like with the hot tub streamers where people was like, as long as it's not like crazy, like overly sexual, and as long as it's not like kids doing it, it's cool. Because like one of the suggestions I heard that like was good-hearted, but it wasn't really like going to work out how they thought it was, is they said it should be like two separate categories: an 18 plus hot tub streams and a under 18 hot tub stream section. Now, in theory, that sounds cool because it's like, if you want to watch an adult do something adult, like you click on the adult tab. But what wasn't cool about that is pedophiles. They exist. And if they see a category that literally just says, essentially, naked little girls and naked little boys. Like, let's like take a trip down memory lane, like a couple months ago, where that dude who was a part of Pokemon's editing, where Pokemon came out and was talking about the dude that was a part of her editing team. Like, yeah, bro, and this is a real story. This is not me making this up. This is not me trying to be funny. This is a real fucking story that happened. He called up his boss, Pokemon, and he literally came out his mouth and said, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but everything I'm talking about is true. He basically said, yo, Pokemon, I know you're my boss and all that, but yeah, I can't work for you no more because I can't stop chronically masturbating relentlessly to all the footage you send me. I can never get work done because I'm too busy beating my dick to it all day and night. Every hour, every bit of the hours of footage you send me. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to work here no more. Peace. So people are gonna do weird shit regardless, but to tie everything back into the original point, like, there are certain things. The fuck? Did somebody just trip? Wait, Did you gut? Yo! Oh, I thought somebody fell outside my window. I don't even remember what the fuck. I remember I said I was gonna wrap it around, but that threw me off so much. I don't even know what the fuck was going on. Anyway, these notes won't replace our other communications such as blogs and tweets, but are meant to help provide a source of truth for all policy enforcement updates. Translation: if we warn you not to do that shit right before you cut on the stream, every time you cut on the stream, and you still do it, you can't say nothing when we ban you. Bitch, you're banned. And don't try and evade our shit, because we will cook your brakes off. Our goal is to share the context you need to succeed on Twitch. So starting today, our enforcement notes can be found in our safety center within community guidelines. When we publish new enforcement note, we'll also notify you here via Twitch support. So being that I have my shit pulled up, they said go where? Enforcement notes can be found in our safety center. Where the fuck is that? Oh, safety center. And then they said go where? In our safety center within community guidelines. Viewer level safety, channel level safety, moderation, mod view, auto mod, surface level safety, review and enforcement, user reporting, machine detection. So basically, like, if you say bad words, they'll use AI to like analyze your streams. Community guidelines, content and behavior policies. All right. Community guidelines, emotes, other Twitch terms. Okay, let's just go to the community guidelines section. Safety on Twitch, safety, off service, unauthorized, civil, hateful harassment, illegal, breaking the law, IP, sensitive, attire. We have an attire policy with detailed examples below. Yeah, I nigga. Account usernames and display names, tags, prohibited games. There's only like 50. Gambling, authenticity, impersonation, scam, spams, suspension invasion, content labeling. Okay, what the fuck is the exact note of this shit? With community guidelines. What's the name of this feature? Oh, enforcement notes. That's what I'm looking for. Expand all, Control F, ENFOR. Oh wait, does enforcement have it 2 E's or 3? 3. E-N-T. Okay, so let's look at the actual guidelines. If you feel like you're struggling or you know someone who might, that's for that. Enforcement notes and clarifications. Selling activities which may cause harm for monetary gains such as subscription, not allowed, Drinking gold streams are allowed provided that the drinking takes place and is not excessive and would not reasonably. Okay, that's for example. Prohibited examples. Every 100 bits is fucking crazy, bro. That's $1. You taking shots every time someone gives you $1? Gang, you're out your fucking mind. You hate your liver more than Tevin. God damn. What else? Where was I? We've added a substantial number of new examples and clarifications, blah, blah, blah. Future, I'm kind of tired of reading this shit. Let me skim through the rest of it. Future additions to enforcement notes will have a visual indicator to let you know that we've updated the page. Today's additions, blah, blah, blah. Finally, I was at the end. Finally, we understand that even with collapsible sections and an index, that this can be a lot to read without using the search functionality in your browser. Control F, etc. We're working on a search functionality for the page in the future to make it easier to find exactly what you're looking for. Which, as big as Twitch is, I don't know what the fuck is not already there. Alright, now let's look at the VTuber part. However, while VTubers are regularly suspended for these infractions, flesh tubers and VR chat models are seemingly ignored in favor of enforcement against VTubers, leading fans to believe that Twitch and its staff hold some form of bias. As recently as 3 years ago, VTubers been noticing more frequent bans and suspensions, with examples like that person and Fallen Shadow. We're fortunate to have community support to force a response from Twitch, but smaller content creators will always be the ones most affected. That is a factual. Welcome to Twitch. Remember, our values and rules are easy to understand. No nudity unless you're wearing Vive trackers in VR chat or someone promoting offsite pornography in an inflatable hot tub awkwardly placed in their house. Waiting for it to load. I should have clicked it before I read it. Unless you're awkwardly placed in their house. I'm looking at you, VTubers. It's very simple, guys. That is true. Somebody's naked in real life, but if I have a naked video game character is his clip, that is kind of weird. In response to the criticism, Twitch, a website about video games, created their pools, hot tubs, and beaches category, which is still a weird ass category to add on a website, like they said, about video games. Twitch's rules regarding exposed skin have been infamously opaque and inconsistently applied. For example, even though I really don't know or watch that fat guy's content, he pulled out his dick on stream and he got banned, rightfully so. But there's an example of a female streamer who literally showed her asshole on stream. I'm not paraphrasing and I'm not trying to be funny. She literally showed her asshole on stream because, air quotes, I was using OBS to record content for my OnlyFans. Like, yeah, right, nigga. Nobody boots up fucking OBS to record OnlyFans content. Nigga, use your phone like a normal person. Fucking weirdo. Anyway, but yeah, after people was like, yo, why the fuck isn't she banned? Then she got banned. Cause at first, Twitch wasn't gonna ban her because they was like, oh, it was a mistake, your fault. She got banned. Or even like shorty that, like, it was like 2015 or something like that. It was this girl where she was a streamer, and without going into too graphic detail, because I remember I went and looked at the clip just to see if niggas was lying or not. Basically, shorty thought the stream was off and she booted up the hub and she started flicking her chili beans all over the kitchen. And yeah, Twitch permabanned her after that. I don't know if she's still banned to this day, but I remember when that incident first happened, she got permabanned off of Twitch, even though it was an accident, because you could see that she was clicking around on her computer. Then she got up and walked away, I think, and then came back, and then she started flicking the chili beans around her kitchen. So yeah, shorty's permabanned, but the fat dude, he pulled out his dick and was like, oh, my body, because I have so much fat on my body, it covers my pee-pee, I'm self-censoring. He got banned, but shorty that showed her butthole, people had to ask Twitch to ban her. So yeah, I do agree. Their guidelines are very loosely applied to people. It's worth mentioning that many VTubers find success on YouTube, including what the fuck do I be saying? including Hollow Live, which is one of the most, I didn't realize that was the last paragraph. And before we wrap up everything, Undisputed comes out, and I don't know how long. It comes out and not too long. It was in beta, and while it was in beta, it was in very extremely terribly horrible, no good, some of the worst fucking possible I've ever seen shape. And I just wanted to look and see how they improved it. Now, I've been seeing some bad headlines and I've seen some crazy numbers. And yesterday I was supposed to watch this, but my streaming computer, for the first time ever, just randomly shut it off because I had some of my settings fucked up and whatnot. And I was going to watch this trailer, but I saw it again on my timeline and I threw it in today's news, and we're going to throw that on real quick. Let's see if they added any features that actually matter.
Video game today.
Only thing I remember seeing was some of the animations and going, oof, they look a little bit rough.
Makes this game so unique. At its core, Undisputed delivers a boxing experience like no other.
Nah.
Fight strategy.
Yeah, like no other game that's actually good.
Designed to bring you as
shit is a new level of ass
as possible without the bruises.
Cause these animations look oof. Fight Night got better animations and it was made 10 years ago, but what new mechanics y'all got?
Every step, every punch, every slip, the control is in your hands. The question is, can you utilize it?
Oh my gosh. Why does it look so slow?
Undisputed boasts an advanced movement system that allows...
And punches don't have oomph.
Giving you the freedom to dictate the fight's pace and corner.
When they say full control of the ring, I really want to know, do they mean like full control as in like Soul Calibur or full control as in Fight Night? Because in Fight Night, you were kind of locked to the other character, but it was good because that helped make the game easier to understand and easier to play and break down like in your mind's eye and whatnot. So I don't know if 360 being able to freely walk around and control the game however you want is the best idea. And if I could get this game on the low, or if I could get this game the sailor way just to try it out, I'm not gonna get it the sailor way to like keep it, just to try it out and see what it's like. I'm gonna definitely do that because I don't think this game has a demo, but if it does, I would definitely try that. This is why more games need demos, because sometimes people just be wanting a taste of the game to see if they like it and if they want to buy it, but you know there's no demo, so people got to resort to other means. Because I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned money and hope that I could get a good feel for this game in under 2 hours. Because some games, like for example Elden Ring, if you tell an Elden Ring fan, yeah, I played Elden Ring for an hour, I didn't like it, so I cut it the fuck off and returned it, they'll jump down your damn throat. Because you know, first off, Elden Ring niggas love to just dick ride Elden Ring till there's no tomorrow. Like, this is the last I'm gonna be able to ride any dick, and I love riding dick, so I'm gonna ride that Elden Ring dick. So like, yeah, well, Elden Ring, for example, you need like 5 hours with Elden Ring, 3 hours, crazy type times like that, to see if you even like the game or get a feel for the game and see if you want to play it. Some games you could play for 30 minutes and get a feel for the game. Some games don't even last long enough for you to need to be able to get a feel for a game. Because I remember I watched one of my favorite content creators play Bluey, and the game was dead ass like an hour and 45 minutes, so beat 100%. And the nigga brought the game, played it 100%, and returned it. So some games you need, like some games it's really hard to tell how much of the game you need to try out to really get a taste and really get a feel for it. So developers, bring back demos. Bring back demos. Not betas where the game isn't finished. Demos, a vertical slice of a finished game. Or take the demos that y'all be putting at those damn E3s and all that. E3, well, E3 don't exist anymore. Take all those demos y'all be showing to like industry insiders and releasing those.
Mastering the timing and combinations is key to outboxing your opponent.
Oh, okay, that looks a little bit. Maybe it was just a sort of vision, because now these punches look regular speed.
Utilize slips, blocks, and foot.
The animations is still not good.
Evade attacks and set up your counters. It's a chess match in the ring where strategy and timing reign supreme.
Do they have more than one style of blocking? Because I don't want to block like this. I want to block like this, like in real life. I want to block like this. Nigga, was that Ronda Rousey?
The licensed fighters across Undisputed features a
Oh, nope. No, it wasn't.
Fighters across 10 weight divisions, the most of any.
Oh, they got real life fighters in here? Oof. Oof. I hope this is a paid game, because if this game is free to play, oh my God.
Major boxing game ever. Whether you're stepping into the ring as a legendary champion like Muhammad Ali or Canelo Alvarez, or a rising star like Sophie Alish or Dalton Smith, every fight feels exciting.
Ooh. Can't wait to find out who's a broken top tier in every weight class.
We've tried to replicate fighters' attributes through detailed stats and traits.
I want to know who's going to have the worst attributes. Because imagine you work hard in the league to get put in a damn, to the point to where you're recognized enough for them to want to actually come to you and license your likeness to put it in this game. And then you find out you got the worst fucking stats in the games and you're the low tier of the game. You're this game's Lil Mac. Like, get it, boxing game. You're this game's Lil Mac. That'd be crazy work, bro.
Sets and personalized AI behavior for marquee fighters. For example, if you're playing...
You mean emotes, my nigga?
Notice his swarmer style that puts constant pressure on opponents. If you against Deontay Wilder, keep an eye out for those power shots that can...
Yeah, because that's all that nigga has. Bro, I'll die on this hill. I don't know a lot of crazy amount of boxing in terms of like boxers and their individual styles and a talking about it ability. But one thing I do know is this nigga Deontay Wilder has no hands. He just has one really strong punch that just knocks everybody the fuck out because he's so much taller and stronger than him. That nigga that nigga don't be slip countering nothing. Niggas be punching him, he just be standing there. That's why Fury tore him a new asshole. Because Fury was beating the fuck out of him and taking them big ass punches. He'll hit Fury with a big ass punch, and Fury will be like, mink, 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 and then throw like 3 more back. That's the same strength.
In the fight,
nigga had no combinations, none of that. Nigga, did he just knock out Meek Mill?
Any moment, if you're
what the fuck? Oh nah. He got knocked out by Diddy from the back. Now he getting knocked out by Wilder from the face.
Every champion has a story, and in Undisputed, so will you. Career mode.
Okay.
Build your legacy from the ground up. Start your career as an amateur and carefully select your path.
Oh, you mean the same shit that I did in Fight Night 10 years ago? Okay. Just checking.
Impacting choices.
What's different?
Everything from selecting your coaches and cut men to negotiating fight deals.
This shit sounds like Fight Night Deluxe, my nigga. I'm gonna be real with you. This shit sounds like Fight Night Deluxe. like I recently played the Fight Night like this year, so I recognize it more than somebody who may have not played Fight Night since like the 360 was popular, since it was like 2015 or something like that. But bro, this is dead ass just Fight Night story mode in 2024. Like, put up to the 2024 standard. Like, nigga, what are you doing different that's actually gonna make me like your shit more than theirs? Because you're always gonna get compared to it.
Collecting real licensed belts as you work towards becoming undisputed.
See, another thing that scares me about this fucking game is they keep using the word license. This game is prime. Like, bro, if this game comes out and it's good, y'all better enjoy this game. And when this game, if it ever does, come out on physical, y'all motherfuckers better buy 4 copies, because this shit is gonna get delisted in like 5 years, bro. The amount of times this nigga had to emphasize the word license, this shit is gonna get delisted real soon. Because for those of y'all who don't know, the reason why EA themselves don't want to bring back or make a new Fight Night was because the rights management of that game back then was feasible, because once you put it on the disc and sold it, you just had a date when you had to stop selling it, like stop printing new copies of the disc if you don't have the license for everything. Nowadays you gotta pull that bitch off stores immediately, so you losing that money or whatever money you was getting coming in. Basically, back then it was possible to do. Now it would be hell, because also back then there was like boxers that made big money that they would want to put in the game, but not like now. It costs a whole lot more now for them to like get people in the game, because back then the idea of putting real people in a game was like still a way newer idea, and a lot of them weren't gamers, but they thought, oh, I could be in a video game. That's kind of a cool idea. Now you're gonna have to pay them fucking people. They understand they work. So the amount of times he said license, expect this shit to stay on Steam or wherever the fuck they putting it for 5 years and no more than that, if that. This shit is going down, bro. This shit is going down in a glorious fashion.
Choose your fights wisely and develop your.
Now, if it's good, that's gonna be even worse, because niggas gonna cry. But if it sucks ass, don't worry about it.
And maybe even becoming the undisputed champion. The path to great.
I hope there's no licensed music in this game, because that makes shit even more likely to go down quicker.
Ready to take on the world, or maybe just some friends? Undisputed also offers on.
Hey, and already a better online multiplayer than Mortal fucking Kombat. And don't tell me about no damn King of the Hills when I say it has lobbies before MK1, a game that released last year or earlier this year, whatever. A game that ain't came out got a better lobby system than NK by default, just by having one.
Head to head against other players and prove you're the best in the ring.
I like this background view.
Custom lobbies enable you to set up private games against friends, while our online queues allow you to match up and test your skills against gamers from around the globe.
It feels uncomfortable.
Whether you're a competitive
there you go.
looking for that ranked leaderboard experience, or you're just looking for a few fun fights, step into the global arena and let your fists do the talking.
Okay, they got ranked. The hell is a prize?
Talk about prize fight.
If the ranked fights really can determine where in the world you get your belt, that would be fire. Like, okay, so for example, let's say they have an online tournament with qualifiers and all that, where the top 20 people worldwide under a character in a weight class, or the top 100 people with a certain weight class, let's say the top 100 featherweight players in the world, all come and do like a boxing tournament, and whoever wins gets to like digitally have their character where in their account says next to it, like has a symbol saying that they own the belt, one of the many belts that they licensed that's gonna run out pretty soon. If that's a real feature in the game, I'm not gonna lie, they might have cooked. That might be interesting, at least to watch, so y'all can generate money in an esports scene. Because I know once y'all release this game, y'all ain't making no fucking money. Y'all gonna have to think of some auxiliary ways to make money without scamming niggas.
Fights. This mode adds a unique twist to the in-ring experience, offering you the chance to take on.
This is a cool idea, and it's cool that this is accessible online, but I don't think this is a make or break feature, bro.
Special fights with unique.
This better be a 10-20 second
fights are more than just
skin section of the video.
Rotating time-limited events with their own unique point scoring system.
That sucks even more.
It has a unique set of conditions, such as which fighters are used or which rounds of the fight you're jumping into.
What?
Prize fights regularly to find new challenges to tackle.
So you telling me I could hop in a fucking 10-round fight, in round 8 my character already beat the fuck up, and then I gotta fight somebody at full or damn near full health in round 8 or 10, and they won 6 of the last 8 rounds? Yeah, this mode is starting to sound more and more unfun as time goes on. Who the fuck made that executive decision? This is what I want to hear about. How deep is it?
Undisputed, you can make your mark with extensive customization options, including your fighter's look, movement, and...
Okay. They got some real... What the fuck? Oh, nah. That's how a nigga ear... Wait, hold on. Go back to that. Go back to that. Hold on. We're not going to skip over that. We're not going to skip over that. This nigga ears gangrene. What the fuck? Oh, nah. That's what happened to your ears when you wear fake jewelry on it. What the fuck?
Exactly how you fight, making your in-ring skills as unique as your look.
Okay.
Punch and fight style.
This is what I need to know. How many different blocks are there? Because if it's only 2, I'm not gonna lie, I'm calling this game ass from the jump.
Assign
Fuck you mean fuck you mean I was about to say Fortnite. Fuck you mean Fight Night in 2006 had 3 blocks and your ass only got 1. I mean, only got 2.
Select from a variety of traits, which allow you to do things like increase your power.
That's more than Fight Night.
Get a second win late in a fight.
Yeah, I'm calling it. This shit finna be ass. Why the fuck would I want to boot up? What do you mean perk system? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck you mean I gotta boot up Fight Night and go, hold on, I gotta re-equip my perks before I fight you. I have the unoptimal perks for this matchup. Nope. Ass. This shit's an RPG. I want to play a fucking boxing game where I could customize my fighter, but this shit is an RPG, bro. We'll see, though.
Just a boxing game.
That right there, that and that other mode that they spent real time talking about, I'm not getting good vibes from this, bro.
Extensive roster and multiple game modes.
Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't see anything promising, bro.
For both casual players and hardcore boxing fans. Thanks for watching.
Because, like, low-key, my whole point in this is, and this may sound ass backwards, but stick with me. I hope this piece of shit game succeeds so that EA may look over and say, oh, wait, there is money in the fight in making a boxing game. People really want a boxing game and they'll pop out and buy it. You know, let's tap on some doors and make us a Fight Night game, you know? Let's go ahead and make us a Fight Night game since it makes so much money. If these unknown bums, which I'm not saying they're unknown bums, but compared to EA, basically. Also, no EGS, double fuck you. But compared to these unknown bums, we could definitely make a game better than that. That'll sell better than whatever the fuck they made. And we'll put in what gamers really want according to the statistics and the numbers. Microtransactions. I don't know, man. I hope this game does really, really well so we could get a new Fight Night, a game, actually good boxing game. Because for years, us Fight Night games, I've had to play fucking PS2 and Xbox 360 games that are trapped on those consoles. Mostly trapped on those consoles. There's always backwards compatibility stuff. But that wraps up the news for today. I get to delete all my articles. Delete. And today we're doing something a little bit different. So